Hey guys, it's Run from Makeup by Run, and if you want to see my MAC Dare to Wear haul, stay tuned for more. Hey guys, so I'm back with another video, and today is a surprise MAC haul. So I haven't done a MAC haul in several months, and the reason being is because honestly I'm kind of getting over MAC. I still love them and use them on a regular basis, but I just don't feel like I need to buy every single MAC collection like I used to. It's almost as if they have so many collections I can't keep up. So even though some of the things look cute, like, you know, I'll be okay if I like skip a couple collections here and there. But recently they came out with a MAC Dare to Wear, which is, it's kind of like the bright collection of the year with really bright matte colors, and that's right up my alley. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to get over to my MAC on that Thursday release, which was last Thursday, and get me some of these products. So I actually got a lot of the products. I used my whole back to MAC thing to get some for free, so I didn't spend that much, but I wanted to show you what I got in case you're interested about the haul. And you want to pick up some of these items and give you swatches and kind of just give you my opinion on it and my recommendations. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So first of all, most of the colors are really bright. So those of you who like really bright colors, great for you. Kind of like MAC Shock collection back in the day. They have a lot of mattes, which is, I love mattes, love mattes. And then they have these Dare to Wear lip glasses, which are really sparkly and fun. So I'll show you those. So let's jump right into the products. A couple of them are permanent pro shadows, which I have all of the pro shadows. So I'm going to swatch those for you really quick. I think this is one. I'm trying to remember from memory which ones were included. But I think Aqua was one. This is a matte. And I'm going to swatch it with a Q-tip. Really pretty, really pretty. It's very vibrant. And it's kind of hard to find a shade like this all the time, so I like this one a lot. Don't use it that often, to be truthful, but it's a pretty one. Goes with a lot of like teal looks, like it's like a bright inner pop of color. Another matte or another permanent color is from the Pro line is Atlantic Blue. Now this is one of my favorite MAC eyeshadows of all time. The finish is amazing, the color is amazing. And I don't have a color like it, and if you're looking to get at least one, this is my favorite, definitely by far. So it's Atlantic Blue. Again, it's part of the permanent collection. Because it is a matte, because it is a pro item, I mean, these apply pretty well. Because not all mattes in the matte collection apply that great, in my opinion. Matte squared is my favorite finish, and unfortunately they didn't do that because it's just regular matte, which is a little bit harder to work with. I think this was another one, if I believe, Sky Blue. This one is more of a shimmery one. I don't know the exact finish because it doesn't say on the back. Another pro eyeshadow. I hardly ever use this color, to be honest. Unless I think I used it for like a winter icy look, but that's it right there. Not really a must-have in my opinion, unless you really like blues. And then there is a permanent green called Lime. This is a really nice one, actually. I've used it in a lot of my older green looks. It's really pigmented. It's a really bright, and since it's a pro shadow, again, they kind of apply a little bit better than the regular line. So I definitely recommend that one. And I think that's the only ones I had already. So let's jump right into the new colors I picked up. We have Crazy Cool, which is a Volux Pearl. And it's kind of like a light lilac color. At first I thought it might be similar to Beautiful Iris, but it's a little different. It's, let me swatch them side by side for you. So here's the new Crazy Cool, and here's Beautiful Iris. And at first I thought they would be similar, but they're a little bit different. Beautiful Iris actually has more of a pink tone to it, and they swatch completely different. So here's Crazy Cool, and here is Beautiful Iris. Do you see the difference? More of a cool shade, more of a pinky shade. So I kind of got, because I noticed that a lot of my brides like to do purple. It's just like a common color theme, and it's a good purple to have without being too obvious. as like a light wash of color on the lid. So that's why I picked it up. I probably wouldn't use it much on me just because I don't really do pastel shades. But if you're into purples, that could be a good one for you. Another bright blue, which is another one of my favorites in the collection, is Zingy. It's a matte, and I like it because it's actually really bright. It's not just like, some of them are a little bit harder to show up than others, but this one doesn't have any kind of problem. Look how bright that is. I think it's probably similar to some of the other blues. Let me swatch a couple next to each other. For example, here is Clarity, which is a matte squared, and then there's Zingy. So a little bit close, but this one looks a little bit brighter in my opinion. I'm going to swatch it right next to it. So as you can see, they are very, very close. If you already have Clarity, you can definitely skip on Zingy. But if you don't, this is a really fun color to have. And if you like bright blues, like I love these kind of blues, and this is a good one for you. Let's see, we have some permanent colors, which I didn't have, but they'll be available at freestanding stores. So instead of getting them in the pot, I actually went cheaper and got them in the pan. This one's called Free to Be. It's a coral shade. What finish is it? I'm assuming it's matte, but it's like a pinky coral shade, and a pink is another favorite of my clients. And it actually shows up really nice and vibrant, unlike a lot of pinks. So there's that if you like pinks. Another permanent color, which is part of the permanent collection, so you don't have to get it necessarily in this line. It's called Winkle. So this one's more like a medium tone blue. It's not as bright as the others. Here it is right here. So it's super bright, swatches on my hand. And can you believe I'm still not done? Okay, so we have Going Bananas. This is a re-promote from, I think it's Shock. It's a frosty yellow, and it is a frost finish. So if you're looking for a wearable yellow, this might be a little bit more wearable because it's a shimmer. It almost looks kind of gold. So I actually was a little bit disappointed with it. I thought it would be a little bit brighter, but I guess because it's super frosty, you know, I happen to like matte. I don't really like frost, so I just kind of got it because I missed out on it the first time. Then we have Sassy Green, which is like grass green. Really bright. I actually like, this is another one of my favorites because it actually shows up bright. Because some of these, you have to swatch them pretty hard with your fingers to get them to show up. Whereas with a Q-tip, it's a little bit easier to show the swatch. So here it is right here. Really bright green. I don't have a green like that. So nice bright primary green. Then we have Louder Please, which is another matte. And I thought they would do more of a hot pink, but this is more like a reddish pink. So this one, you know, this is a different one because I don't have a lot of these colors in the MAC permanent collection. So this might be a good one I could pick up. And it's right there. So yeah, I will say that I wish that these were matte squared instead of matte because matte's a little bit harder to work with. They do take a little bit more effort to apply. They pat, you have to pat, pat, pat. And like I said, when I was swatching some of them with my hands, like, let's take this one right here. That one swatches pretty good. There were some of them that didn't swatch good. Oh yeah, this one didn't swatch that good. It's Shock-a-holic. And I know a lot of people are really excited about it, but see how when you swatch it with just your finger, it comes off as sheer? So you have to keep on adding on top. See? The color isn't as amazing as I thought it would be because I was so like, oh, Makeup Forever 92 dupe or Sugar Pill Poison Plum dupe. I'm going to pull out all three so you guys can see. So here are the three next to each other. Here's the MAC, here's the Makeup Forever, and then the Poison Plum. The MAC and Poison Plum are more similar because obviously this one's more of a blue tone. But it doesn't swatch as nicely as Makeup Forever 92 or the Poison Plum. Because I'll put it next to it so you guys can see. And I'm using my finger this time to really show you the difference. Okay. So here is MAC, here is Sugar Pill, and here is Makeup Forever 92. As you can see, the Sugar Pill swatches with one swatch the most vibrant. And even if you do build up the color, it's nice, but it's just not as nice as the Makeup Forever or the Sugar Pill. So if you could get either of those as dupes, then I would kind of get those instead of the MAC one. And that's pretty much it for the eyeshadows. I was happy with the bright colors, but I was a little disappointed because I thought they could be a little bit better. So now we have 3 of these Dare to Wear lip gloss. And I got the 3 brightest ones. They were actually missing 2 at my store when I went on Thursday. But it doesn't matter because I got the 3 that I wanted. And as you can see, they're very bright. Do you see how like skinny they are too? So they're smaller looking. They're thinner looking but longer than the typical MAC lip gloss. So the colors just look so pretty. And I'm going to swatch them on my hand. And they just look so pretty swatch. They're way better than the Dazzleglasses in my opinion. Because Dazzleglasses are very sheer. These kind of swatch really pigmented. And they go more pigmented on the lips. And like, it's almost like, you know that when people do looks where they add glitter on top of their lips? It kind of reminds me of that. So here are the 3. See how bright these are? You can definitely see the shimmer. So this one is a red called Bold and Brash, kind of like the pigment. It's like reddish pinkish. I'll actually go ahead and I'll model it for you. Okay, so I swatched Bold and Brash. So this is what it looks like. It took quite a few layers because there is a flaw, I think, with the design of the shape where you can't get a lot of product out with just one dip. I had to go back in like 6 times, and like I have this regular lip gloss applicator and it doesn't even fit inside. So that's a problem, I think, because it kind of takes more work to apply, where I would think with like maybe like 2 dips you could get it, but it took me like 6 to get it, to just get enough product. Like the product itself is pigmented, but the packaging is flawed. So that's Bold and Brash. Okay, so the next one I have on is called Ban This. So here's the color. It looks a little bit more of a magenta than it looks purple. I think that's like, there's more of like a purple glitter in it. But this one applied a little bit easier than Bold and Brash. I still had to kind of swipe it out a couple times just to get enough product out. But I'm really liking this because on its own, it's really bright and vibrant. And I think it's just really pretty. Okay, so on to the next one. Okay, so the last one I have on is called Gimme That. And it's a really, really bright fuchsia. And this is, first off, kind of called my name because that's like my favorite color. And it's really pretty on. I would probably add like a lip liner just to give it a little bit more dimension, like a plum lip liner. But it's really smooth and it feels like it will probably last a while because it's sticky enough to last but not too sticky. So yeah, they look really pretty on. I would just say the packaging kind of sucks, so just keep that in mind. And yeah, so that's pretty much the whole collection. I will have pictures and swatches on my blog. Overall, I would say that my must-haves, if you're looking to get the lip products, I would recommend, if you like the bright ones, because I didn't get any of the neutral ones, I would recommend Gimme That, and I would recommend Ban This, because this one kind of swatches a little bit sheer, unless you're going to layer this and then over like a red, and it would look really pretty. For the eyeshadows, I definitely recommend Atlantic Blue. I love that color. I think Sassy Green stands out. I think that Lime is a great color to have. This is a good color to have if you don't have anything like this in your collection. Louder, please. And besides that, I think there are some dupes for the other ones in the collection, like Zingy. Clarity is a dupe for that. I'm not loving Shock-a-holic all that much. I think it could have been better. Make It Forever 92 or Poison Pill by Sugar Pill is a lot better. You know, I think it had, I would probably give this collection like a B. I liked it, but I think it could be better. So let me know your thoughts. I didn't do a look for it because I just wasn't in the mood and I couldn't think of anything. So if you guys can think of a look for me doing a look with all these different bright colors, let me know, because I will read the comments and then I'll just pick one and then do a tutorial using that. So if you have some of the colors and you're trying to figure out what to do with them, let me know, so I'll go ahead and do a tutorial after this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I hope it was helpful. Check out makeitbyrenren.com for a full review with posts of pictures and swatches and all the other fun stuff. And until next time, have a great night. Ciao, Bellas.